Now let's see what YouTube does. Hey, finally YouTube. Jesus. Sorry about that, everybody on YouTube. And again, I don't know why the beginning of my stream and OBS like to fight me, but give it a little bit and it will stabilize and we will have a nice steady stream at 1440. But I still have yet to figure out what's causing this issue with OBS to do this. But again, stick with it and it will clean up. Yeah, I changed a couple settings again, trying to make YouTube happy in some way. And for whatever reason, yeah, it just didn't want to play nice. So I had to restart everything. Now, hopefully, everyone's here. We can get started. I can play some music other than that. We can turn that down because that's pretty loud, Jesus. And Twitch is still complaining that it's unstable, but as we all know, it will finally get its act together. I'm gonna go in a game and start doing something because Star Citizen, and we know that doing something simple takes 3 hours. Yeah, well, I restarted everything. Like I killed everything and restarted from scratch. I killed like OBS and restarted OBS. So yeah, and I've been trying to track down this issue and why, for whatever reason, for the first little bit of my stream, it just wants to go in the dumpster. Like there's no reason. Everything's fresh, everything's clean, everything's on a new install, everything from the OS to OBS. Like nothing wrong with the NIC card. I can pull plenty of internet off across it. Nothing wrong with the cable. The only factor that's in all this is OBS, me telling it to put out a certain bit rate and it not wanting to put out that bit rate. And there's no reason behind it. Like it's not my CPU, not my GPU. Like as much as my GPU is under load, it's still at 50%. Like it's not being totally destroyed, you know, like it should have no problem doing what I'm asking it to do. And it's just been a pain in the ass trying to track down this whole problem. But like I said, for the first 20 minutes it does this crap, and then for the next 5, 6, 8 hours it's fine. So yeah, like I said, hopefully it finally grabs what it needs to and figures it out, because I am tired of trying to track this down. In YouTube, it's just like, again, like, so I have it set for 1440. I have the bitrate set for the mid-range amount that you need for 1440. And it does nothing but complain the entire time I'm streaming that I'm not giving it enough bitrate for the resolution that I'm trying to send. It's not that, again, like, everything should be able to do it. Like, oh, look, for a split second, it actually pushed 12,000 kilobits a second. 10,000 kilobits a second. 12,000, like, it's doing what it's supposed to for all of a split second. And then it drops down to 6,000 kilobits a second. Like there's no rhyme or reason why it does what it does. So we go with it and wait for it to stabilize, and then we get on with our day. That's just how this works. Throw it out and get a PS5. Yes. However, that would not solve the issue because the PS5 is what I'm playing on, not what's pushing the stream. So that would do nothing. What it really comes down to more than anything, I think, is that I need to pull the video card out of my game rig and slap it over into the stream rig and get a new video card for the game rig. Only issue with that is, again, like, whole stream rig is starting to get a little long in the tooth at this point, so it's almost time to down filter the entire thing and just get a whole new game rig. So we'll see how that goes, but for right now, we'll deal with what we have. Again, I probably won't even be dual streaming that much longer, so it might not be that much of an issue. What did I have for breakfast? I had shit for breakfast, like literally. I finished that crappy curry that I bought that I was not happy with last night. Pretty much picked the entire onion out of it that was in it, and yeah, just ate the chicken and what little other vegetables that were in there, and made a whole new thing of rice. And yeah, very disappointed and no better than to go back to that place for anything again. So, but it is what it is. I learned my lesson. Learn not to go buy their food. Oh man, even tried something like a little different on how I'm starting to stream. So they created again like a multi-button on the stream deck to where I can push it that, you know, switches the scene, starts the music, starts the stream, like all in one button press. So like, is that what screwed up not starting YouTube? I'm gonna go with it's probably because I changed settings on it. So I basically tried to make it so it was running two separate encoders at one time, right? So I was telling it encode this much and send this much bitrate to Twitch, and encode this much and send this much bitrate to YouTube, in an effort to try to not equalize it, but in an effort to try to make them both happy. And in reality, that just hurt it even more, because again, that card it can't handle trying to run two separate, you know, encoders at one time. So it'll come back. Give it a minute. Why did it start buffering again on something? Did the video drop out? Audio drop out? YouTube shouldn't have any problems. Like, it should be stable. It's just, it's yelling at me that I'm not sending out enough. You might want to refresh, GT. I don't know. Both my previews say that I'm pushing out a stream, so you guys might want to refresh, and I'll even double check. Yeah, man, refresh. I'm a little behind, but it shows. And hi, Don Juan, how's it going? But it shows me still streaming on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and then it just paused on me. But yeah, it's being its typical fucking self, dude. Like, yeah, I have yet to figure out why it does this for the first couple minutes. So again, that's why we sit here and now we do what GT does, and we sit here and talk while it tries to fucking get its ass in gear. So now the ultimate question is what does Twitch look like? They're both the same account. I don't remember what the hell that is right now. Oh, for goddamn sake. God forbid. I'm not trying to log in on Twitch on my damn phone. I know I'm not locked up there. Is YouTube finally pulling its head out of its butt or what? Like I said, I know Twitch is still being a little jittery here, but it looks like it's stabilizing. And it looks like for the most part, OBS wants to push out between 6,000 and 12,000 kilobits. So hopefully it figures it out. Double tap, fast forward and rewind. What are you? Oh God, I hope not. Oh man. So yeah, GT. Just go into the Star Citizens folder, go into that bin 64 folder, and just delete the whole bin 64 folder, and then just re-verify your files, and it'll take like a couple minutes. It's just text files in there, really. Then it'll re-download that file, and then you'll be done with. And you don't worry about trying to run Reshade. I realized last night, like, I don't know why I was trying to force you into putting that on your computer. I think it's not something you really want, so. But yeah, just deleting that one folder, we'll get rid of it. All right. Well, we can at least go into the game while we're waiting for this to stabilize, I guess. I've only dropped 42% of my frames in the first 13 minutes. I mean, come on. It should be fine. I really wish they'd push an update for OBS, because it's definitely within OBS itself. Something's going on. Seems to be everybody who's dual streaming has this issue. Except for Cat. I don't know what the fuck Cat's using. I wonder if Cat's using that new one. I gotta ask him. I'm wondering whether this one's having an issue. This is an older version. As far as I know, though, they work on the same coding. So. Still getting the buffering, huh, Don? Hiccups like a champ. Well, I mean, the only thing I could do at this point, again, would be to knock it down to 1080 and restart everything one more time. And that's still not, like, the ultimate answer, as far as I know, like, because I thought I solved it one night. You know what I mean? Because it ran smooth for one day. Oh, God. Good gust of wind. Like I said, I know it does this for the first couple minutes, like the first 20, 30 minutes. I don't know why. And then out of nowhere, it stabilizes and runs perfect for the next, couple hours. I'm yet to figure out why. I'll stop recording. I'll do, but it's not a CPU. It's not a GPU issue. It's for whatever reason, OBS does not want to consistently put out the same amount of bitrate. There's no rhyme or reason other than the part that I'm using to try to create two streams at once is causing a problem. Like, that's the only factor that it could be at this point. I know Cat doesn't have the same issue, but Cat is all, yes, the bin 64 folder in the Star Citizen. The one that you were putting everything in, just delete the whole thing. And then just close out, start the launcher, and then verify files. But yeah, we'll let it go for the 20 minutes. We'll see whether it straightens its ass out. And if it doesn't, in that first 20, 30 minutes, then I'll close the stream. I'll restart it under 1080p. But I don't think it's the resolution that I'm pushing. For whatever reason, doesn't want to push the bit rate that I tell it to push. Like, it's bouncing all over like a champ. I can look at the fucking meter and it's jumping from 12,000 kilobits to 6,000 kilobits. And when you all right, so I'm back on YouTube. Right, hello, live, right? Wave in front of the camera there. Make sure YouTube does that. Any day, YouTube. Maybe. I don't think I can win, man. All right, Twitch is back. And YouTube is still complaining about something. I don't know what. I don't know what you can be complaining about, YouTube. What's the highest resolution that you can see on YouTube now? Is it still 1440 or is it 1080p now? That is sad. Well, at least Twitch is finally stabilized. No more jitter on Twitch. All right, so that's at least a good thing. Sorry again for everybody. And hopefully YouTube is done buffering, because again, there's, other than it complaining about a bit rate not being right, it's supposed to be variable. Set the variable right now. Yeah, you gotta start the game. It's still showing YouTube's 1440. Nice. That's cute. Considering that output is set to 1020 by, or 1920 by 1080. And Twitch, as much as it says that it's stable, it's still not stable. Oh man, so over this. Yeah, I can see chat, Don. I can see the chat. More a matter of, have you refreshed? So again, GT, for some God knows who fucking reason, I guarantee you still have multiple installs of Star Citizen on your fucking computer. I'm not doubting it's behind. Like, I know my Windows behind. Again, Don, you setting it at 480p is not going to change anything. Twitch should be stable, and I don't know why it's buffering. Like, the line doesn't show any jitter. Again, it's fucking goddamn fucking OBS. Using 2% of my CPU, like 1% of my CPU, like But I am dropping frames like there's no fucking tomorrow. Oh, well, let's do this too. I forgot to change this setting. I'm only going to do 1080p. I don't need to be sending out 12,000 kilobits a second. Let's knock this down to knock it down to 7. I don't know why. Yeah, Twitch is only letting me see whatchamacallit, 720 on a preview. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't want to fucking have to log in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Authentication app. I swear, I hate fucking having to do fucking authentication crap all the time, man. It's so fucking annoying. You must dual authenticate. Like, why? What do you mean? I'm pretty dang sure you do. So like I said, you loaded that stuff last night and then it didn't trigger or fire. So like, I have to have you open Discord and I've got to go through that machine with you and look at all the different places that it could have installed shit and delete it all. Because again, like why it chose, like where you put it should have made it run and it didn't. So clearly, you know what I mean? Like you're pulling up the game from somewhere else. All right. So the most I can pull up is 720p on phone on Twitch. So clearly we're putting out a low fucking quality stream there. Still telling me that my bitrate's ass though. That's just wonderful. All right. What's my maximum resolution that I can pull up on my fucking phone? Come on, you fucking piece of garbage. Quality. All right, and for whatever reason, that's only allowing me to pull up 720. That's just downright interesting. I swear to fucking God, dude. I'm about to give up and turn it all the fuck off and walk the fuck away from it, man. That's about where I'm at right now. Because there's no reason why this should even be running like ass. Oh, hey. Look, OBS finally says things are golden. So I don't know why Twitch doesn't or why YouTube doesn't. Maybe we've hit that final golden minute of however far in we are now. So stupid. Well, I think I'm going to just stream and hope that it pulls its head out of its ass. And we'll go from there because I'm at a loss as to what to do. Like I said, I've knocked it down now. The resolution should be garbage for you guys. And yeah, I should have no problem pushing that resolution over my anything. I could probably fucking dual stream over my phone under the resolutions that I'm trying to fucking do right now. It's fucking ridiculous.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Like I can push 40 meg up. Like there's no reason why I should have this fucking issue. Now I'm just getting agitated. Yeah. What the fuck am I doing? I'm so fucking frustrated right now. Yeah, I don't know, GT. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on in that computer without looking at it right now. There's multiple places that things could have hidden in that fucking computer at this point. Moving drives from one machine to another, copying stuff. Like, who knows? But like I said, if you're going into your launcher and you're telling it that that's where it's the files are supposed to be, and you delete that bin64, and then you verified folders, you should be able to restart the game again, and that folder should be back. Like, if it's not coming back, then that's clearly not where the game is launching from. You know what I mean? YouTube, you really need to pull your fucking head out of your ass. I'm so fucking tired of it, man. But yeah, Twitch is still complaining that it's getting crappy fucking signal. YouTube, as far as I'm concerned, is again still bitching at me that I'm not maintaining a proper signal. Like, I've knocked it down to 1080p. I'm fucking tired of fucking dealing with this shit, dude. I'm fucking over it. I'm about to just knock it all the fuck off, and we'll just start under Twitch and just have a Twitch stream, because I know I can have no issue running one Twitch, and I get to play music that I want to fucking listen to. No, dude, it's just irritating because I'm trying to run a fucking stream and I look like shit because it seems like I can't, and there's no reason behind it. Because again, like, it's not an equipment issue. It's not a hardware issue. It's more of a software issue than anything. Like, why is OBS not doing what I tell it to do? Like right now, it says that it's running clean. It says that I'm not dropping frames. It says that it's running smoothly. It's still, well, nope. It still technically says I'm dropping 23 frames, but it says that I got perfect signal. So, okay, why am I dropping frames now? Why is Twitch still telling me that it's getting crappy fucking bit rate? Like, there's just no fucking rhyme or reason behind it. And it's fucking frustrating, dude. Like, again, it makes me look like a fucking chump, and I don't fucking like doing that. Like, I don't spend the money that I spend on the equipment that I spend for it to do this shit. You know what I mean? It's like throwing money out a fucking window. And there's no reason behind it, man. So, I don't know. I'm about ready to, like I said, end it and just restart under Twitch and just run a Twitch stream today. Dude, it's I can't ignore, I can ignore YouTube all day long. I can't ignore that Twitch is in the dumpster. Like, my signal feed to Twitch is also shit. If my signal feed to Twitch was reading fine right now and YouTube was bitching, I could care fucking less if YouTube was bitching. But to know that Twitch is complaining, like, that's where my concern is. That's my major push, is for Twitch. That's what my fucking OBS is attached to as its main source, is Twitch. YouTube is secondary to me. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, that output to YouTube is secondary. Again, in another month or two, when I'm living in my truck and I'm not living in a house where I have the same type of connection, I'm only going to be able to push one stream. I am not going to stream the YouTube. I'm going to stream the Twitch. So as far as I'm concerned, like, I should just kill YouTube now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not worth my fucking time. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with any of this. Like, when I